Here we go. So here's my kit for rent. This is Opera Australia's DW collector's kit. So I didn't get to use my Gretsch drums on this, although I did bring my snare, so I'll get to them in a minute. So what have we got? 22 by 18, 10 by 7, I think, 12 by 8, or maybe it's 10 by 8, 12 by 9, 14 by, that doesn't look like 14, maybe 12, 14 by 12, 16 by 16 maybe. Anyway, basically 10, 12, 14, 16. That's my Gretsch Black Copper 6.5 snare, USA Custom. And this is a USA Custom 13 by 7 that I got them to make for me, which is amazing. It sounds incredible. So I've got that cranked at the moment as a secondary snare, but on its own, it's so versatile. I can do anything. So stoked with that drum. So what have we got? SPD, as per every theatre show. Bunch of percussion. That's the Avion, so that's for our foldback. Usually I have an EAD sitting here with the mount on the bass drum, and that lets me pump the Avion into the EAD, and then I can record the show onto a USB stick and listen to it on the way home, just to make sure everything's going well. All right, cymbals. So that's a Ozone, HHX Ozone Sabian, 18, 17 Evolution. That's a heavy Legacy. That's a heavy Legacy, yep. That is a 602 Splash, the reissues, Modern Essentials. That's an 18 Evolution. These are 602 heavy hi-hats, which are not heavy, they're just brilliant, amazing hats. Then we've got another trigger here, which I do a bunch of things on here, sleigh bells and shakers and stuff. And that's about it. Normally I sit a camera up here, like just a little zoom camera, face it down. That's the camera that I do an archive for, and also that my dep can use to learn the show. And then I just have a couple of monitors, one over there and one over there. So pretty normal stand setup. Single bass drum pedal, both 5000s, and then I've got my double kick set up here when I just warm up, goof around, and that just hits the edge of the booth. Not a bad sound actually, when you think about it. I have in-ears, which I use, 64 audio, which go into here. That's my, if I'm in trouble mic, because no one can see me down here. I'm under the stage, all alone in the dark, and I got this guy to keep me company. Anyway, there you go. Rent at the Sydney Opera House.